Hi, welcome to River Valley Community College Summer 2022 World Religions class. Actually, Introduction to Religious Studies / World Religions. So I am going to kind of navigate your kind of going into the class and kind of navigating around. So when you go into your Canvas, you're going to find Summer 2022 CRN PTRM 62. This is the class, and you click on it. Right now, I am in faculty view, so I'm going to go into student view to show you what you might see. Okay, so when you open it up, Understanding World Religions, you're going to see the home, which is actually the syllabus. Then you're going to see announcements. I can show you what the announcements are right now. Welcome to the course. Please take a moment to review, etc. Let's go back to home. So the first thing I want you to do is to actually look at this syllabus. All right, actually read the syllabus very carefully. The class goes from May 23rd to July 15th. We're going to be learning about how to study religion, and then also 4 major religions. Your textbooks are the Sacred Quest and the World's Religions. If you end up ordering the World's Religions online and then you don't, like through Amazon or something, and it's not going to come in for a while, then I would cancel that order and then just go to the ebook. Okay, so textbook information would be here. Oh, you know what? It's not open yet, so I'm gonna exit that for a second. Boop. Let's just go back to the announcements there. Okay, so as you go through it, the modules tab is where you're going to be checking every day to see what assignments are due and things like that. But you should also follow the syllabus, because there's some things that are not on the modules tab that you actually have to do, which is on the syllabus. So, for example, May 23rd is an introduction to the class and the Sacred Quest. You have to watch this What is Religion link, and then you also have to read chapters 1 through 3 in the Sacred Quest, and then follow along with a PowerPoint. That's not in the necessarily in the modules, the fact that you have to read chapters 1 through 3. So you got to follow along with the syllabus, and then these are all the assignments and stuff that are due. Now you may notice that there's a lot of reading and 2 or 3 assignments due, every couple of days, and that's because this is a 7-week class where essentially each week is the equivalent of 2 weeks of classes. So there's just a lot of work. So keep up to date. Always be checking it every single day, multiple times a day. Make sure that you're checking so that you know what all the assignments are. Okay? So it's essentially outlined. Every week I have a bunch of assignments that are due, and then every, let's say, week and a half, you have a test. Okay, so there's going to be a test on chapters 1 through 5 of Sacred Quest, then a test on chapters 6 through 9, and then we're going to go over each major religions, which include Hinduism, Buddhism, Judaism, and Christianity. Okay, so you have the Hinduism test after that. These are the PowerPoint videos, professor videos that accompany the PowerPoint that I created for you. And then you'll be doing the Buddhism test, then Judaism test, and then Christianity. Okay, so let's take a look at the modules. This is really, you'll be looking at the syllabus, and then you'll be looking at the modules. First thing to do, you open up the discussion, which is due on May 26th, which is just introducing yourself. So for the first week, it's actually relatively simple, because people are still adding the class or going in and things like that. So I don't want to overload you on the first week, but essentially just introduce yourself and then start doing all this. Okay, just get in there, start figuring out how to navigate Canvas, how to, order your books, etc., read the syllabus. Attendance policy, really, I'm not taking attendance because it's online, but if I've noticed that you haven't been logging in for 2-3 days, I might reach out to you, or you might want to reach out to me in case there's something going on. The way to reach out to me is to send me an email through Canvas right here, not through my email address, because I think this is the best way to get in touch with me, because that way you can immediately, send an email and then get a response. And then suggest 2 or 3 times to Zoom. I will pick one of the times that you suggest, because I have a very simple schedule this summer, but I know that all of you have families and you work and things like that, and your schedules are far more complex than mine. So suggest 2 or 3 times to Zoom, and then I can just meet with you one-on-one. Those are kind of like office hours, okay? Then we will start off with Sacred Quest, which is the first book, just discussing different ways of thinking about religion, different modes of religion, different approaches, etc. And you'll see that these are all outlined according to when they're due. So I would read the syllabus, know what chapters that you're reading. This is the PowerPoint that accompanies the entire book, so I would definitely be looking at that as an outline for the book. And then doing these discussions and assignments. There's 2 tests. Here's one of them. Here's the second one. Okay? So after we finish that first book, we will go into the Smith book, which involves all the major religions. At the end of each module, there's going to be a test, first one being Hinduism. And then there is no final, there's no midterm. It's just each of the modules have a test at the end of them. Okay? So I think we're good. If you have any questions, definitely email me once again through Canvas. If you need to speak with me in person because your lives are getting complicated, you got vacations, you have family issues, etc., then send me 2 or 3 times that you can meet via Zoom, and I can certainly do that. So on May 23rd, get on here, log on, navigate your way through Canvas, read the syllabus, introduce yourself. Definitely take a look at these PowerPoints that we have that outline everything in the textbook. Like, for example, the Sacred Quest PowerPoint, which is the first textbook you're reading, right? This one, essentially, if you can notice, outlines the entire book. So basically, I've created a little PowerPoint that defines every single chapter with one kind of slide describing it. Okay? All right. So, any questions? Shoot me an email. I think it's pretty easy to navigate. My tips are, because it's an online class, write more than you think you need. Always write more than you think you need. Explain everything. Give tons of detail, and write in complete sentences. This is not texting. This is not shorthand. These are not notes. You are going to be writing complete, detailed, explanatory answers to all the discussions and assignments and tests, frankly. And then please do all the reading. Keep up with the deadlines. I'm not giving extensions. You can't be emailing me, 25 times this semester or this summer saying, can I have an extension? You'll see that those will like pile up, and then you'll never get them done. And I also frankly can't keep track, because there's, I think, 30 of you, and I can't keep track of who's asking what or for what. So just keep up with the class, make the deadlines. There's a lot of stuff that you need to cover because it's a 7-week class, and I think you should be fine. All right, so I look forward to reading about who you are in discussion number 1, and I look forward to reading your discussions and assignments and your answers. Just make sure that you are as thorough as possible in your responses. Okay, all right, have a great summer, and I look forward to reading your information. Okay, bye.